come che andranno come si vede.
Μονοήμερος είναι ο Αλέξιος. Ο Αλέξιος.
I'll try it.这里很美，这个是最美的景。
Must stop outside the temple. No mortal is allowed in the house of the god. Once Cleopatra, you know the great queen, insisted in entering, and she was pushed physically back. You have no right. Now, access to the temple, only the priests and the priestesses. The Greek temples, if you can see, are rectangular in shape. And something remarkable, they all face east. All right, they all face east. They are divided sometimes with a screen, a kind of curtain.
That would be known to you. Everybody would know.
You know, in water, it loses some of its weight. So what is your point? They teased him. One day iron shall float. Remember, no big deal, iron flies. But we are back in the 500 BC. You know, that was a lunatic's idea then, because iron sinks. They crowned him. So he became a bachelor. Remember, bachelor means with a laurel tree. I will show you a laurel tree later on.
Bachelor means what?
Crowned with a laurel tree. But then we step on the same original stones, the ancient ones. The temple is original, with the exception of the polished parts. It's not a temple, it's a treasury. You will understand what we are talking about if you consider a god, a person like us. Here we talk about the male god, Apollo. Apollo is handsome, he's young, what's the catch? He will never grow old. He will never have kidney stones. He will never bleed. But he needs a roof, the temple. He needs a safe box, the treasury. He needs a cooking table, an altar. He needs a watchdog, a sphinx. So what's a sphinx? It's a big lion. What's a lion? A big donkey. So we have all these. In this walled area we call the oracle. So what's the oracle? The god's property. It's his house. The name of the god, Apollo. The wife of the god, Daphne. Daphne. It's also a name
In
for
Hebrew.
Daphna.
Daphna in Hebrew.
She died and she became the laurel tree. That's why we have the laurel tree. This is the explanation. So Apollo makes no attempt to replace her. He becomes a sworn bachelor. So bachelor means two things: solitude and crowned. All right. That's the price you pay when you are Pythagoras, when you are Aristotle, when you are Socrates. Either marry or promote knowledge. The dilemma is hard. All right. So it makes sense when people see it, they talk about Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is in America, stone, huge. What's the connection? The form of it, it's anomalous. Whereas Greeks like symmetry. Sorry. No, symmetry, the same things. Lego. Greeks like Lego. All right. This is a wall, simply. Fortifying the temple behind it. Now, before we go any further, take a good look at the pillars only. Now take a good look at that pillar. There. Beautiful marble. They are not the same. Style is different. You know, ancient Greeks launched three classic styles in architecture: Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian with bush leaves. So classic, the top. What comes next? A decline. We call it medieval times, dark times. And all of the flash, they come back. Let us summarize everything in one word: Renaissance. With Renaissance, neoclassic. Again, all the state buildings, they are built in the neoclassic style. The Capitol, the White House, the operas, they are all either Doric, Ionic, or Corinthian. That is what we call neoclassic. Because classic, and it comes back, it makes cycles. Not only history, but also art goes in cycles. And these are the real stones. Well, some people say they feel the auras. I'm a guide 47 years, I feel no auras. But Socrates, Pythagoras, Archimedes, Democritus, Eratosthenes, all the legendary people walked on these stones. Cleopatra, Germanicus. Who is Germanicus? He was supposed to become emperor. His brother became emperor. He was sent to Syria, and we are in the middle. His family came with them. His prophecy, in other words, your son will kill you. No, that's nonsense. His son killed him, Caligula. You know, Nero killed his mother, Caligula killed his father. The gods warned him. He didn't want to listen. Remember, this is the house of the god, and no mortal is allowed to storm it. It's an insult. So you wait here until you get your response. Either you like it or not, it's your fate. You cannot change it. Choice is yours. sometimes people came back expressively to sacrifice. One king alone sacrificed 100 bulls, rich from Anatolia, 100 bulls. Greeks offered that twisted monument, bronze, when they prevailed the invasion of the Persians. You know, it's a great empire invading Greece, but we managed to repel them. So from the spoils, swords, shields, breastplates, the caps of the generals, they made 3 snakes holding a golden bowl in their mouths. And they sent it here on board a special ship. From Sicily they sent a similar monument composed of a young man, 4 horses and his chariots. So, very expensive, considering that bronze is twice the price of gold. You know, Greeks gave more importance to bronze than to gold. Like uranium now, it's a strategic metal. Now, so 480, it's like you see it now, double. 330, Constantine the Great removes it to decorate his hippodrome, like a football stadium for horses. That's not original. All the rest you see is all original. Now, the road doesn't stop here. It goes beyond the temple to the theater. All right. So, in the theater, we expose the new discoveries. We don't stop for prophecies there. But Pythagoras, he designed his triangle. He explains in a convincing way the theorema to 2,000 critics who overrule or approve it. So every new discovery is tested in the theater, not in the temple. All right.
Nice.
So the theater, though, opened once every 4 years.
Потом был еще один секур про пол, что у них да. И это
你看你几像小 baby 啊。
小屁屁。不要走了。
所以要真的很大。在这个时候我们出来会啊，因为
这个没有。其实这个有一点像 mini 的那个，马丘比丘。
哦，有点在这边拍一张。
之前拍，后来拍一个 mini。
鱼又站这边，你帮我，你在。其实这神圣的地方还可以吸烟。
这边每个国家都有白人的。你去看马来西亚那种 picnic 的那种 site 更加惨。其实算很好啊，这个都没有什么垃圾。Delphi 好像很美啊，其实很值得拿回去。不敢在那猫腹肌这样啊，不敢在猫腹肌。
Was a tomb of Python. Through the legend, Python was a snake, the guard of Mother Earth's aura. And
Mira, esta es la piedra tirada del museo. Bueno, pero te estoy contando la historia.
No, digo a esta, digo, no sé qué.
怕。马来西亚来的，那个国家好怕的。
印度湾的人，又不干净，水又不干净啊。你的肚子这样脆弱，去坏知道。
So